Hey everyone, I wanted to go over the new and exciting news that we got for Monster Hunter Rise on both the Nintendo Switch and on PC. And today what we're going to be checking out is another developer campaign video. These are pretty much where Capcom takes onto social media and provides us with a brand new screenshot and a couple of descriptors, a couple of details that we simply did not or were not aware of in the past. Essentially what they do is they give us details specifically on one specific area in the game. Recently they have been starting to do the desert map in the game, and they basically give us details as like development project ideas, like what kind of ideas they wanted to implement but they were not able to, what kind of descriptions they would actually give to a specific area when they were trying to come up with a design, things that the development team tried to accomplish within the brand new RE engine that the game is running on, and anything along those lines. Recently when we did the Frozen Isles, we actually went over the fact that they gave us so many details regarding Zora Magdaros being one of the biggest features specifically in that map and the battle that took place there. Now when we're looking into the desert, in the first image that they provided us with alongside the Japanese description, which I'm going to translate, it actually reads, "This is a point where you can feel the expanding new sandy field. Please feel the seamless feeling that you can see far away in the distance, which was not available in past works." And then of course not only do we get access to the image that they provide us with of Hunter wearing Kuluyaku armor, but you also get to see the ever expanding desert area in this map, which is one of the biggest features that they really touted on and heavily focused on, as basically is no longer, sectioned off in different areas like the 3DS version of the game was. And on one of the more recent developer interviews that I covered, they actually spoke about very openly how pretty much the game was gonna be a 3DS version of that, but basically on Switch, and presumably again that version was also going to be on PC, which would have been pretty hard to explain to people, that they had to basically make a 3DS section of area of a game and then put that version on PC. That would have been really weird. But thankfully the development work and development team was asked to essentially just kind of like drop off that idea and start making a seamless, cohesive map entirely together, which is essentially what we ended up getting, and the game is much better off for it. So this is another one of those examples where they are very happy with the work that they were able to do, showcasing one seamless map. Moving over to their second post, the Japanese post, which is translated, it actually reads, "This is a place where nothing was originally planned. It was a place that was recreated as a viewpoint at the request of the staff. I was inwardly sick and confused, staring at the drawing board, not sure what to do." This is an interesting one only because when we take a closer look at the image, it doesn't really tell us anything. You're inside the cave areas in the desert. Remember, there is an underground area where you do get to fight the Diablos, and I don't remember anything much else, maybe basil geese. So there are not that many fights in that specific area where the monsters will kind of naturally move their way into that area. And there is a specific spot where you can like jump yourself outward with the wire bugs if you can. Even if you're looking at the image, you can actually see you can kind of step your way into the top of the wire bug, but essentially you see some god rays, you see some light coming through, some lighting effects, which is something that we spoke about previously in, I believe, the Flooded Forest. They spoke about the performance hits that those god rays have on the Nintendo Switch and just the game in natural. So it's something that they had to work on to be able to make sure that it ran naturally and it wouldn't necessarily affect most of the performance anywhere else in the map. So presumably this is another one of those where they just wanted to have a pretty cool place that again is kind of hidden and tucked away, but it doesn't really make all that much sense when it comes to hunting, since you're not really like paying much attention to the surroundings and you're focusing on the monster itself. But that's about the two updates that I quickly wanted to go over. I love these type of developer updates that they give us specifically when it comes to areas and little details, providing us information on just areas and ideas that they had as the development progress was being made for this game. If you're brand new to my channel, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Hit the bell to receive notifications when the videos go up. And as always, thank you so much for watching. See ya.